You have so many choices of painting media. In this video, we will explore 4 types of painting media: oil, acrylic, watercolor, and gouache. Each medium has different qualities and characteristics. You can pick what is best for you. Before getting into differences of the paints, let's look at terminology that are useful to know when you talk about painting media. A medium refers to a material or tool to create a work of art. You might also come across the word solvent. This is a substance used to dilute paint or clean a painting brush. A binder is a substance that is used to hold pigments. Because each paint uses a different binder, each of them has different qualities and painting result. Now let's take a look at oil paint. If you want rich, vibrant color and smooth blending quality, oil paint is a great option. Oil paint usually uses linseed oil as a binder. Therefore, oil paint takes longer to dry completely than other media, which could be good or bad, depending on your style and preference. Because oil paint has slower drying time, you can blend or modify the paints as you paint. It is really versatile medium, so you can apply it thinly like glazing, or you can create thick, heavy texture as well. But it also has a few downsides. The paints have tendency for yellowing. Some oil paints are made of toxic chemicals, and they have strong fumes, so you must use them in a well-ventilated space. Also, a solvent used for cleaning is toxic, so be careful when you use them. Acrylic paint is less toxic than oil paint and does not have strong fume. Acrylic uses acrylic polymer as a binder. It is basically a plastic. It dries really quickly. Usually it takes about 15 minutes to 1 hour. It is really versatile. You can use it either like a watercolor, or you can also create texture with it. Also, the quick drying time enables you to make sharp, crisp line. However, the quick drying time can be the downside if you like to paint slowly or mix colors as you paint. Watercolor has particular characteristics unlike other media. Watercolor paints are transparent and translucent. Watercolor uses gum arabic as a binder, and usually it is sold in a tube or as a solid block. Another characteristic of watercolor is that you can reactivate the paints even after they dry. You just have to add water and it becomes workable. You can't build up texture unlike oil and acrylic, but watercolor is ideal solution for traveling because you don't have to carry big tubes of paint around. Last but not least, let's talk about gouache. Gouache is often referred as an opaque version of watercolor. Like watercolor, a common binder for gouache is gum arabic. So gouache is also reworkable even after it dries completely. Gouache has more pigments than watercolor, so it has more vibrant finish. Gouache paints also blend smoothly like oil. Because gouache has the quicker drying time and bright matte finish in addition to being opaque, it has been traditionally used for poster art and illustration. Like acrylics and watercolor, gouache is also water-soluble and easy to clean up. In this video, we went over different kinds of painting media. If you're overwhelmed by the choices of painting media, think about your style and approach. Are you a slow painter or fast painter? Do you like to paint thinly or do you want texture? Do you want translucency or do you want matte finish? Those kinds of questions will help you figure out which medium you want to try. Try them out and find the best medium for yourself. Thank you for watching, and if you have thoughts on the painting media, let me know in the comment section below.